Well, if you've seen this show before, you know the drill. We always start off with a little memorabilia. Can't show you all of this one, though. It's going to be the answer to our trivia question later, but I'll show you a piece of it. There it is. That's it. That's all you get. You see that? Okay. It's going to be a baseball card of the person who did something very special. And we're going to talk about that in our quick hit trivia section today on Let's Talk Dodgers. Let's give me that 5-count Sinister style countdown. Well, yeah, let's do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Can you hear that? I can hear that.
Play ball!
That's it.
Time for Dodger baseball.
Yeah. Remember me? I remember you. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's almost 2 weeks since we did our last show. Lots of personal problems, lots of family emergencies. You know who you are. But we're back, and we're here to talk a little baseball because this is the show where we show you some memorabilia. We'll play you some home run calls, check an injury report or two, do some fun stuff, including some shout-outs, this date in Dodger history, some quick hit trivia, particularly about that guy, and other cool stuff. So let's get you caught up in case you've been under a rock somewhere like I was for about 2 weeks. The Dodgers now sit at 78. You ready for this? 78-48. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's 30 games over 500, folks. Good for, and that's way over 500. And that's good for first place in the National League West, of course. 12 games ahead of the Arizona Diamondbacks. And 12 and a half games up on San Francisco. And 18 games up on the former Slam Diego Padres, who haven't been that slamming this year. Okay, let's get you caught up a little bit here. We had a wild last couple of days. Mookie Betts put on a show last Sunday by hitting a couple of homers in the Dodgers' 3-1 victory to sweep a doubleheader against the Marlins. But since then, Mookie Betts is just on fire. He put on quite a show yesterday. He went 5 for 5 in that suspended game, which was cut up in halves over the last 2 days. And it ended yesterday, of course. And it was his second career 5-hit game. And it helped the Dodgers to a 6-1 win over the Guardians of Cleveland, which was kind of cool. Yeah. And more of the same in that second game that was played yesterday, third game of the series, when Michael Busch hit his first Major League home run. Let's hear that right now. Come on, Busch, do it.
Look at Michael Busch. Swings at the first pitch and lifts it in the air to center field. Laureano back at the wall. Gone! That's the first big league homer for Michael Busch.
Yeah.
And it puts the Dodgers in front 3-2.
He came up from AAA and he was scorching hot. They got him right in there. And you know what? As soon as they had the next opportunity to get him in there, they got him in there here in the second game today, and it pays off.
Yeah, timing is everything, right, Oral? Okay, that was cool. So that was Steven Nelson doing the call on that along with Oral. And Michael Busch got his first home run, so that was cool in the majors. Another guy hit a home run yesterday in the second game, and that would be the game that the Blue went on to win 9-3, and that would be Mr. Kike Hernandez. Check it out, on his birthday yet.
A 2 for 4 birthday game for Kike with 2 doubles, 11 extra base hits. Kike puts one in the air to left field. That ball's hit well. That ball's gone. That's a birthday bomb.
Kike Hernandez makes it 9-3. His 8th home run of the year.
Not a bad way to celebrate your birthday either.
Yeah, that's right. We got everybody in there on that one. Steven Nelson chimed in. Of course, Tim Neverett and Rick Monday. Great that boys are still doing it, and they're 30 games above 500. That doesn't happen a whole lot. That's great. Anyway, as they said, Blue went on to take that game 9-3, winning the series with Cleveland 2-1. Thus, they are now, like I said, sitting high atop the West at 78-48. You can't do a whole lot better than that at this time of year. Let's do a little bit of an injury report, very tiny. Well, they didn't really have injuries to talk about, but first they recalled Ryan Pepiot to play in that game yesterday from OKC, and then they sent down Johnny DeLuca on a rehab assignment. Then later on, they re-optioned Pepiot back to Oklahoma City, all that in the last 2 days. So they're playing chess with all the pieces, right? I think that's what they're doing there. All right, let's get into some fun stuff. The Dodgers just finished that very weird series in Cleveland. Saw them playing 3 games, including that one that started on Wednesday, ended on Thursday, and then they played another game. All the rain delays and stuff that were going on. After the series, Dave Roberts told the Orange County Register that Cleveland's president and manager both apologized to Roberts for the way in which the team's ground crew handled the rain. And if you were watching any of that, you knew what happened. Really what happened was in the first rain delay they had in that second game, they were putting the tarp on like half hour, 45 minutes before the rain even came. Now, what was up with that? Same deal about 20, 30 minutes ahead of schedule in yesterday's game also. So anyway, Roberts told the Orange County Register, Chris Antonelli came over and he apologized for the way it was handled. No one wins in that situation. They lost their starter as well as we did. We lost Kershaw in that one game after the second inning. And you can see they were kind of hamstrung with their pitching. But I really appreciate Chris coming over and Tito, the Guardians manager, Terry Francona, reaching out too. That was a nice touch of class, and thank you, Cleveland, because that's shows that you guys are at least paying attention like we are. I mean, the grounds crew kind of had the umpiring crew by the short ones, man. I don't know what that was about, but it was the weirdest thing. And every commentator in radio and TV on both sides were making comments about how lame that was. You don't do that, all right? So don't do that again, Cleveland. I don't think we're going to see those guys for a while, though, right? All right, let's get into some shout-outs. I got an itchy ear here. All right, shout-outs. Let's get our shout-outs. Let's see how we see about the first one. How about the birthday boy yesterday, Kike Hernandez? Way to go, Kike, on that home run birthday jolt you gave us. That was great. Okay, who else we got today? That was his 32nd birthday, by the way. Okay, we have Teresa M., Brad A., Mary C., Mark B., Cheryl C., Eric N., Joey A., Paul D., hey, Paul D., Paul K., Jerry B., and you and me, and B. Fox, because he is El Zorro. Thanks for watching. Let's Talk Dodgers, everybody. Thank you. Tip my hat. Thanks for watching. Tell your friends to watch, too. Like us on Facebook, and hit the subscribe button if you're watching YouTube. And we're always talking Dodgers in here, that's for sure. Go Blue. We're always dressed out in blue. We're always trying to represent, right? Because we love our team. Always. If you see me on the street, talk to me. We'll talk some Dodgers anytime. All right, and remember, if you have any fan mail, toss it in the Facebook page here, or write to me at letstalkdodgers@gmail.com. And by the way, anybody, offer still good to the end of August, got a few more days, anybody who writes to me at that address, whether you just say hi or have a question or anything, I'm going to send you not one but 2 free Vince Scully home run calls, okay? Either of your choice or mine or both, whoever you got. If you want to see an Andre Ethier one, if you want to hear a Manny Ramirez one, if you want to hear a Adrian Gonzalez one, hey, let me know. I'll send you whatever I can from the last 20 years or so of Vinny's career here in L.A. All right, this date in Dodger history. I got a couple of them. I've been saving one for a couple of days. We haven't done a show in 15 days or something. I don't know, something like that. All right, I got one from August 21st. Back on August 21st, 1990, and the reason I remember this so well is I was there. This was really a weird one, but I've never been able to find out which date this was until it just popped up the other day. So I wanted to relate it to you. On the date in Dodger history, August 21st, 1990, the Phillies overcame an 8-run deficit, scoring 9 runs in the top of the 9th to beat the Dodgers 12-11. Not fun, but this is what happened. John Kruk's pinch hit 3-run homer tied the game. And 2 batters later, Carmelo Martinez? He hit a double. He plated Rod Booker with an eventual winning run in the Chavez-Ravine contest. And I recall Tommy Lasorda was pissed off beyond belief because he couldn't believe his squad squandered that big 11-3 lead at the top of the 9th. And they were leading 11-3 when the 9th inning started. And they ended up losing 12-11. I mean, that's crazy. Ouch. And I'm pretty sure I was there for that one. I got to find my ticket. One day I will, but anyway. All right, on to today. If I can. Who's got a nail? Okay. Let's do this date in Dodger history, August 25th. On this date in 2012, in a 9-player blockbuster trade, the Dodgers obtained Adrian Gonzalez, Josh Beckett, Carl Crawford, Nick Punto, and cash for James Loney, Alan Webster, Ivan DeJesus Jr., and 2 players to be named later. One was Ruby, don't call me Rubby De La Rosa, and Jerry Sands. Remember that one in 2012? The deal allowed the Dodgers new ownership to show that they were serious about making a run for the postseason while giving an underperforming Boston team a little more financial flexibility in the offseason. But it happened on this date, August 25th, 2012. And boy, I'm telling you, that was a great deal because, hey, Adrian Gonzalez was great for us. Josh Beckett, not bad. He did a no-hitter for us. Carl Crawford, so-so. Nick Punto was fun, but and I hated to see James Loney go, really did. But hey, getting Adrian Gonzalez, come on, that was a no-brainer. That was great. That was a great trade, boys, and nice. I hope we get another couple trades like that sometime. All right, stats of the day. We got a bunch of them for you. We're scratching our ear out the 10th time. Is that the 10th time? I think it's the 10th time. All right. From ESPN stats the other day, Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts. This is a neat one. They're the first pair of Dodger teammates ever to each have 60. No, not ever. They're the first pair of Dodger teammates to have 60 extra base hits through 110 team games since Babe Herman and Johnny Frederick did it in 1929. Wow. And how about this? Here's a couple more. Mookie's 5-hit day yesterday was the first one by a Dodger since Justin Turner went 5 for 6 against the Pirates on May 26, 2019. Okay, that's a good one. And by the way, just so you know, Mookie Betts finished the series with the Guardians going 9 for 11 with 2 doubles, 3 RBIs, 2 walks, and raising his batting average 12 points to .310. Go Mookie Betts. Come on. This is the latest he has hit 300 in a season since his MVP year of 2018 when he led the majors with 346. Can you say MVP to him, or maybe we'll have duo MVPs with Freddie Freeman? I mean, you can make a case for that. You should give it to both guys. They're both most valuable players to this team anyway. All right, let's see. We haven't done this in a couple of weeks. The Jack in the Box Jumbo Jack Watch. Anytime the Dodger pitching staff blows out the other team with 10 or more strikeouts, we get free Jumbo Jacks the next day at Jack in the Box. So far this season, the Blue have turned the trick 46 times in 126 games, which means they've turned the trick 37% of the time, and that's with 77.7% of the season already played. All right, whenever the Dodger pitching staff blows out the other team and gets 10 or more strikeouts in a game, head over to your local Jack in the Box in either LA or Ventura counties, because they do it in both, and walk up to the desk there and place your order and say, "I'd like the Dodger deal, please." Show them your hat and all your garb, and then say, "Hey, I know we won or lost or whatever yesterday, but we got 10 or 15 or 13 strikeouts, and please give me a Jumbo Jacks." All right, 1 Jumbo Jack. Anyway, that's how it happens, as long as you buy a large drink with it. All right, you got it. All right, quick hit trivia. Everyone recalls that this ear is bugging me. Everyone recalls that Fernando Tatis' 2 grand slammers in the same inning off Chan Ho Park in '99. Remember that one? April '99. I think I was there for that. It was disgusting. Well, my question to the house is this. Can you name, or has there ever been a Dodger in franchise history to hit 2 regular home runs in 1 inning before, like Tatis did? Tatis has happened to be grand slammers. I'll just give you the loop here. No Dodger has ever hit 2 grand slams in 1 inning. But has any Dodger ever hit 2 home runs in 1 inning? I'll give you a clue. Yes, it happened. I'll give you another clue. He's on this baseball card right here. And I'll give you another clue. He was a first baseman. All right? I'm not going to tell you which year. You've got to come up with that. And we'll tell you the answer in just a few minutes. Tell me the name of the first Dodger in franchise history to hit 2 regular home runs in an inning. All right, that's coming up. Let's get you out to the ballpark. The Dodgers are in Boston tonight to take on the Red Sox for a 3-game series this weekend. And tonight, you're going to have to be watching our Facebook page because it's on Apple TV only, Apple TV Plus. So be watching our Facebook page. I'm going to try and give you a link later, okay? You got that? Wink, wink. All right. Tonight's going to be Lance Lynn, 9-9 with a 5.60 ERA. He's going up against, and this is his real name too, Cutter, Kutter Crawford. Cutter Crawford's going for the Red Sox. He's 6-6 with a 3.66 ERA. This is a 4:10 game. That means in about an hour and 20 minutes from now. Okay? Now be watching our Facebook page, because right around game time, I'm going to find out where the feed is, and we're going to talk about it, because I don't think we're going to see that one on Sportsnet LA, and nowhere else either. So we'll figure that one out. Apple TV today, 4:10 Pacific time. Saturday, 26th of August, Julio is going against, Julio's 11-6 with a 4.15 ERA. He's going against James Paxton. He's 7-4 with a 3.79 ERA for Boston. Saturday's game is a 1:10 game Pacific time, 4:10 Eastern time. So 1:10 our time. You got that? Cheryl, you're listening? All right. Don't know if that one's going to be on any other network. I think it's just on Sportsnet LA. MLB Network has been hinting at showing pieces of it. You might be able to see it there. But Sunday, August 27th, Dodgers haven't named a starter yet, to be determined. He's going to, whoever it's going to be, he's going up against Tanner Houck. He's 3-7 with a 5.08 for Boston. That's a 10:35 a.m. Pacific time start. Okay? That's 1:35 in Boston. 10:35 LA. Brunch with the Dodgers on Sunday. Sportsnet LA and MLB Network in certain markets. So keep your eyes on MLB Network. They're going to be showing that game in some of the country. All right? Okay. Hopefully we'll have a feed for everyone later this afternoon, wink, wink, on that Apple TV Plus game that starts at 4:10. By 4:15 or so, I ought to have it. So we'll let you know. And I'll be right here at my computer watching right along with you. So you got any live comments, throw them in there. All right. Quick hit trivia answer. A few moments ago, we asked you if you could name the first Dodger in franchise history to ever hit 2 home runs in 1 inning. And I'm not talking about grand slammers because it's never happened in Dodger history. But 2 home runs inning, yes, happened once on October 22nd. Not October. On August 22nd, that's just a couple of days ago. In 2000, Dodger first baseman, you know him as 2-3, Eric Karros, turned the trick. Yep, he did it. And as part of well, here's what he did. He had a solo blast and then a 3-run job during the 9-run 6th inning of a 14-6 victory over the Expos. Became the first player in the then 111-year history of the Dodgers to hit 2 homers in an inning. And the guy was Eric Karros. I don't like the front of that baseball card from '99. I like the back. Look at that pic. That's an action shot. That one's just kind of a And he's sort of making a play, but I like that shot better. Thank you, Tops. All right, but it's Eric Karros, the answer to our trivia question today. He's the only Dodger I know of that's hit 2 home runs in 1 inning, or actually was the first one to ever do it. There may have been a couple since. We don't know. We'll have to find out. All right, other cool stuff. Right now at the top of the Dodger YouTube channel page, really cool one. If you haven't seen it, you got to watch it. I loved it. It's probably one of the best episodes of the year. Backstage Dodger episode where Clayton Kershaw and Ellen Kershaw hosted their annual Ping Pong for a Purpose tournament at Dodger Stadium, Kershaw's Challenge. This was a great episode, so don't miss it. It's happening right now, youtube.com/Dodgers. It's right there at the top of the page. Lasts about 23 minutes. You can't miss it. No commercials. You can't miss it. It's really great. And I might watch it again. I saw it on TV a couple of days ago, but I'm going to watch it again. Great show. In fact, they ended up put out full seasons of Backstage Dodgers on DVDs. Let's call up the Dodgers and tell them that. All right. Don't forget, you can hear post-game interviews and other great videos at the Sportsnet LA website, sportsnetla.com. Check them out anytime. They're always on. Don't forget to listen to all those other great baseball podcasts, too. I said earlier, if you're watching me from outside of LA area, and you're outside of California particularly, and you miss local interviews, well, check out Dodger Talk with David Vassegh. Just go to your phone, whichever kind you have, go to the store where you get your podcast from, and punch in Dodger Talk with David Vassegh, and you'll get it. You'll hear all the pre- and post-game interviews. And don't forget, I also tend to leave some pretty cool Dodger content about the team on our Facebook page from time to time, so come back often. I usually leave a lot of team highlights, game highlights from complete games. If you miss them, watch the whole darn game in 8 minutes. All the important stuff anyway. All right, that's going to do it for this edition. I'm sorry I was gone. Had a little mishap in the family. It looks like we're going to lose a family member, but that's life and death. But that's why baseball is here to keep us happening, because along with music, baseball kind of levels your life out, I think. Those of us who are baseball fans. If you have a bad day at the office, whatever your problem is, whatever stuff's going on in your life, throw it out the window and just watch a game sometime. It'll do wonders for you. If you're in LA, watch Sports in LA at 3 o'clock in the morning. Hey, by the way, raise your hand if you saw this one on Backstage Dodgers. They've been showing it during the rain delays. Did you see they replayed the video from a couple, I think it was last year when he passed away, and Maury Wills passed away. They did a special on him. Did you see that one? It was playing during the rain delays the last couple of days. That was really fun seeing that again, because he was one of my all-time favorites. Where's my badge? I got my Maury Wills badge here. It's under all this stuff. It's somewhere. Ah, there we go. Gotta have it. Gotta have it, Maury. He's still my guy. One of my faves. Go, Maury, go. I miss him a lot. All right. We'll talk to you again probably the end of the weekend. Maybe Sunday, maybe Monday. Anyway, come on back. Pull up a chair, sit down, relax, and let's talk Dodgers. We'll see you. Let's go for a sweep of those Red Stockings, shall we? I'm in. All right. We'll talk to you on probably Friday. No, this is Friday. Talk to you Sunday or Monday. Go, boys. Go. Go blue. Yeah. Go 2-3. Love you, 2-3. He's great on Fox, isn't he? Bye, everybody.